Hey guys, it's me Margot. Welcome to another episode of my Windenburg remodel series. This is the Partihaus house in Windenburg. I've actually never been inside this house before. I'm kind of shocked. I never did gameplay here. But I actually really liked the way this house was decorated. I've been so far pretty impressed with the interiors of the Windenburg houses from the Maxis Creations. It's a big switch from Strangerville. So if you remember my Strangerville remodel series, or if you've watched it, the houses were very plain. Like there was like entire rooms with like just one table inside, which is just crazy and not very inspiring, I guess. And I don't know if that was due to lack of time or laziness, or if that was just an effect they were going for. But either way, Windenburg is very... they put a lot of effort into the Maxis creations of the pre-existing lots. So anyways, I'm still remodeling it, even though I did very much like how it was, because that's what this is about. So if you haven't watched my other remodels, you could do that if you want. I've remodeled Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Strangerville. And all those playlists are linked down below. And we are working our way through Windenburg. So this is a lot with a pre-existing household, the Partihaus household. And so they will be getting a Create a Sim makeover at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. So we are working on the main level. There are 4 inhabitants of this house. There's 2 gals and 2 guys. They're all young, fun-loving individuals. So yeah, these are the girls' bedrooms. Their bedrooms are downstairs, and I didn't pick a room for each person, if that makes sense. Like one is in one room and one is in the other. I guess if I had to pick, I would probably put Eva in this room and Jade in the other room, but I don't think it really matters that much. And then they all share a bathroom, which kind of sucks. But I could have put a bathroom upstairs, but I didn't. I think that kind of adds to the joys of having multiple roommates in one house. This is a common theme, especially in older houses. So this is definitely like an old factory, I think. It's called Factory 1 or something like that, converted into a living situation. So you got to deal with what you got. So that's why all of the outer walls are brick and the inner walls are drywall. I thought that was kind of a cool detail, so I kept that. So I think that's kind of cool. The exterior walls are brick because it's a factory. Yeah, so this is what I would guess would be Jade's room. Again, like I said, I don't really think it matters. I didn't like specifically think about whose room would be whose in this case. I just made 2 feminine style rooms. Upstairs, though, one of the rooms is definitely Marcus's and one of the rooms is definitely Paolo, so I'll let you know which one is which, in my opinion. So yeah, this is kind of a fun idea, all these like young people living together and just kind of throwing parties and stuff. I love throwing parties in gameplay. It's like one of my favorite things. I've said that 100 times, but I love it. So this is like the perfect house for me, and I'm like really surprised I've never done gameplay with this household before, but whatever. Better late than never. So yeah, I mentioned a couple videos ago that I took some time away from Sims for a while. I wasn't not only not making videos, I wasn't playing at all. Like I said a few videos ago, I got a new job and I got my computer upgraded, and that takes some time and effort to put my computer back together and get all my files how they're supposed to be and stuff. And I went through this period of time of finding alternative methods to editing my videos and thumbnails. Currently I was and am again using Adobe products. It just was kind of getting expensive and I was running into some money trouble, so I was trying to find something different, but it didn't work out. So now I'm back to paying for Adobe and kind of just dealing with that. So that took a while. So yeah, anyways, back to it. Really going to try to push through and get this neighborhood done by the end of the month. It is August 23rd. I've done like 3 videos today, so we're moving pretty good. Windenburg is kind of a big neighborhood though, and these houses are kind of big. Some of them are, so just trying to push through and get it done. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling creative. I just want to get it done because I really want to remodel the new island living neighborhood. Celia? What's it called? Solara? I can't remember. I'm terrible at remembering names. I can never remember the El Salvadorada neighborhood. But anyways, that one. I want to redo the Island Living neighborhood next. I know I'm kind of going out of order, but that's just the one I want to do because it's fun and new. So, and they just announced a couple days ago that there's a new pack coming, Realms of Magic. So there's definitely going to be a new neighborhood there. And there's so many neighborhoods. So it's going to take me a long time because as soon as I get one neighborhood done, they add a new neighborhood, which is great. I'm happy about it, but I'm still like, I really got to stick with this and keep going. So anyways, that's what I'm trying to do. So this is their open concept main living area. They've got their kitchen, living room, and all that all together. And I really love it. It's like a full double story open space. The bedrooms are kind of in the other side of the upper level. So you can it's all open on this side, which is cool. Especially if they're having company. So yeah, they've got a little bar down there, a nice big kitchen area, lots of places to sit and hang out and just party hardy. So I love it. I like the color scheme. It's definitely like not on brand with the rest of the neighborhood, but it's just what I was feeling. I wanted something colorful. I kind of thought, these people are coming from all walks of life and getting together, so they're all kind of putting their own touch on the house and what it looks like. So I swear I've done that exact living room setup before, but I just love it so much, so I keep doing it, but whatever. It's my house, so deal with it. Okay, so this is definitely Marcus's bedroom, in my opinion. It has workout equipment, and that's like his Jimmy Jam, so this is Marcus's bedroom. It's a pretty simple dude room. Their rooms aren't like super personalized, I guess I would say. To me, they would spend a lot more time out partying or partying at their house in the living room, like out in social areas. So I didn't make their rooms like super extravagant, if you will. So next is Paolo's room. He's kind of a geek, likes computers. I think originally he was also an active sim, but I just thought him and Marcus's personalities were too similar, and that just kind of isn't as fun. So Paolo is the kind of computer whiz nerd, but he's still cool. He's like a cool nerd, like more like a hipster nerd. So yeah, this is his room. And I like that the girls are downstairs and the guys are upstairs. It kind of reminds me of like this apartment complex I used to live at, where it was like you can just move in and you just have individual leases and everybody just leases a room and you just have a common area with like 3 to 4 people. And so you don't necessarily know who you're living with. And sometimes they're co-ed and sometimes they're not. So it just kind of reminded me of that. And I kind of liked that idea. It was familiar to me. So that was pretty cool. I like to make the rooms colorful. I've been trying to quit with like the one color scheme thing. Like, ooh, everything is green. Everything is red. Everything is purple in this room. And I still fall into that. And I don't know why. I like to match. So, this kind of gaming console was out in this walkway area before, and I kind of liked that, and it's a 4-person game and there are 4 people in the house, so I thought that was nice, so I kind of left it there. I thought it'd be kind of fun to have in the house, so I went ahead and left it there, just kind of made it a little more colorful and kind of made the color scheme upstairs a little more cohesive. So, yeah, that's basically the house. I really like the way it turned out. Definitely want to do gameplay with this family or this household because it looks like fun. Oh, back porch. Yeah. Back porch is kind of small and stupid, but I went ahead and put a grill out there because I guess I can. And it's just really small and you can't really make it bigger without completely changing the facade and the layout of the house. So but I didn't want it to be empty either. I thought about putting just like a yoga mat out there, but I figured put something more social because that's like the whole point of the household. So I just went with it. Don't love it, but I don't hate it. So, oh, I did add a little entryway kind of couch here for like when you take your shoes on and off because there was like a weird wall. I don't like stairs with railings that are up against the wall because then the railing kind of cuts through the wall and it bothers me and it like sticks out the top and I hate it. So I usually end up putting like another wall on the other side so that it's like more of like a hallway stair than like railings, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's the house, and moving on to the creative sim portion where we will be giving makeovers to the Partihaus household. So this is Eva. She's a romantic, serial romantic, wants to date a lot of dudes or gals, I don't know, whatever she feels like. So she's kind of fun. She's outgoing. She's kind of snobby. I didn't actually change any of her personality traits. I think the only person whose traits I changed were Paolo's, because his was, in my opinion, too similar to Marcus. So, I was having trouble with her hair. I don't know if you noticed. There was like a piece of skin that was like glitching in her hair. So I changed her hair because that was bothering me. But it turned out fine. She's kind of, I think, like Latino maybe, or like Italian. I don't know. Capricosa? Is that Italian? I have no idea. She kind of reminds me of like Jersey Shore. Like this whole house reminds me of either like Jersey Shore or the real world, or like a mixture. I don't know. So anyways, I just picture her like being kind of loud and in your face and like super Italian. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing. Like, okay, I didn't watch Jersey Shore. I know there's Snooki and other girl's name. I don't remember. Snooki's friend. Let me Google it. JWoww, that one. Sorry, I probably just screamed that. I didn't watch that show, so I couldn't remember their names. I don't know any of their other names. Oh, Pauly D. I remember him. That's probably Marcus. Right? I don't know. I don't know anybody else in the show, but Eva reminds me of JWoww. I think. Although I don't know anything about JWoww's personality whatsoever. So, anywho. So, I feel like I wanted kind of all their outfits to kind of be like, quote unquote, party ready. So, they're just kind of like ready to party at any time. So, I freaking love this outfit. I don't think I've ever actually put it on a sim, like realistically, but I just love it. It's got the sparkly pants and the crop top and the jewelry built in, and I just think it's awesome. So I went with it for her party outfit. I think it kind of worked. It was like kind of like over the top, but like in a fun way. I just liked it a lot, and it looked like something somebody from Jersey Shore would wear. So yeah, but I love her everyday outfit too. I think it's very classy and cute, but still kind of, like, hey, because like it's like open back and kind of cropped. Okay, I would just like to say that every single person in this household had horrible eyebrows. So hers were like almost impossible to fix. Like I really struggled to get these to look normal. And they still are kind of weird. Like they have kind of a, I don't know, like they're too big, but the smaller ones look awful. I don't know what's wrong with her face, but I didn't want to change her entire face and make her like a completely different person. But anyways, this is Jade. She's like kind of more of like a goal-oriented gal. Like she likes to have a good time, but she's also got like she wants to make some money moves. So she's, I guess, maybe kind of like the outcast. Like she's the one that like cleans up after the parties and like, goes to work on time and whatever. So I can appreciate Jade. But she's still fun. So as they all are, because that's why they're the Partihaus. Partihaus. I don't know how to say that in a German accent. I am German, I think, technically. My last name is German. And my last name is not Rita, by the way. That's a made-up name. Or what's it called? Pen name. Pseudonym. That's what it is. It's a pseudonym. My name is not Margarita. That would be ridiculous. Anyways, Jade. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about Jade. She's just living her best life. I don't know who she would be in Jersey Shore either. Are there any other female characters? I only know JWoww and Snooki, and I didn't even know JWoww's name until 5 minutes ago. Actually, I'm kind of surprised I didn't know that because I distinctly remember taking a BuzzFeed quiz when I was in high school about which Jersey Shore character I would be, and what my Jersey Shore nickname would be, and I got HWoww. And I was like, that's weird. And then I looked up the show, and I was like, oh, there's a character named JWoww. And then I was kind of mad because it wasn't actually creative. It was just a character that already exists name with my first initial. I wanted something like unique and special. That's not what happened. You'd be surprised how many artists' performer names are random name generators. And I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Post Malone and Childish Gambino's stage names are actually from like some sort of BuzzFeed / internet stage name generator, if I'm not mistaken. Which I just think is awesome. And if you don't know who either of those people are, then get off my channel, because not really, don't do that. I keep listening, please, because I love you. But those are two of my all-time favorite artists ever. Post Malone and Childish Gambino. So, fun fact about moi. If you are very interested in the woman behind these videos, you can go over to my vlog channel, by the way, if you want to know more about me and not just what I think about Sims and stuff. I have a vlog channel, and it's linked down below, and it's really me and not my pseudonym Sim persona, which actually is just my Xbox username from forever ago. I don't know why. I just really like margaritas and MargotRhita. That was funny. I was thinking of like, you know, like the Austin Powers female characters are always like punny names, you know, like Dixie Normus and a lot of vagina. I was kind of going down that road, but I didn't want it to be like dirty. So anyways, that's how that worked out. When I got my Xbox, which was a few years ago, you know, you have to pick a username. And that was a lot of responsibility that I was not prepared for. And I distinctly remember spending weeks and weeks, maybe just 2 weeks, struggling with like what to call myself on there. And it's like, it feels so permanent, you know? It's like naming your child. Like, oh my gosh, I can't just like change it. I mean, you can, but it's a pain. So I ended up with MargotRhita, and it's fine. I like it. Obviously, I kept it and named my YouTube channel after that. So here we are. Anywho, on to Marcus Flex. He likes to work out, obviously. And yeah, I didn't change any of his personality or anything, just gave him new haircut, new outfits. Paolo, he's the only one that I really changed, like I said, the personality trait. So he's a geek, and I changed his aspiration to computer whiz because I'm pretty sure him and Marcus had the same aspiration and like 2 of the same traits. So but he is still a bro, so they still, you know, jive with each other, but they're not like basically twins. So I kind of made him more of like a hipster type of situation, which I think is suiting. So he's a computer whiz geek, and I think he's actually quite attractive, if I do say so myself. I like big lips on a guy sometimes. Sometimes it's like kind of like off-putting, like, I don't know, big lips in general, like way too big or like whoa. But full lips on a guy are pretty cute in my opinion. So yeah. And I like facial hair, and I like long hair, but I didn't keep his long hair because then he ended up looking like my boyfriend and kind of freaked me out, so I changed it. This haircut is such a weird, elicits a lot of weird feelings for me. I find it extremely attractive, but I also hate it, and I find it really overdone and pretentious. I don't know why. It's a nice haircut, and I find it attractive, but I also find it pretentious, which is just strange. I don't know how I feel that type of way about a haircut, but I do. So anyways, that's Paolo. That is the Partihaus house. Really enjoyed this one, actually. I was really shocked that I had never once been inside this house. I think there's actually going to be a lot of those in Windenburg because I feel like one of the bigger mansions I've never been inside either. So this will be fun. Houses I've never seen before. So that's the fam bam. Again, as always, you can download all of these, the household and the house, in the gallery. They're linked down below. And be sure to tune in to my next video. I'll see you next time. Bye.